Howdy, howdy, howdy. It is Thursday, May 18th. I'm going live, as you can see. And today's title is The Good Parts. So that's my daily social media show. This is episode 36. Yesterday, if you caught my live, I talked about a really cool project I'm working on now, DoorDash. And yesterday, I made $140.25 in just over 4 hours. It's really lucrative and so darn easy. On the app, I can just show you. It's not going to come clear, but there were two sessions. One was I earned 55, I think, no, 57, and then 82. So I did it. And I'm training my mother, who is 86, how to do this, and she's the driver. She looked at me. She's like, and I knew this. There's no way in heck she can run the phone and do all that stuff. So she just drives. And and I'm training another a friend of hers, and that friend Charlotte is going to learn the app because she doesn't have a problem with that. And yesterday, we in just with training my mom, she made $57. Now, what I'm doing is I'm using my app, my phone, and I get in the car and I'm in the back and I'm showing them the app. I'm literally giving them step by step with them the whole thing, and it's so darn cool. And we made $57. Let me look at the time here on my phone. We started at 11:35. There was a little slow in Windsor, and then we stopped at 2:14. So that's the active time shows like when you first get your first order, and then the last one. Okay. So by the way, if you're watching me live, give me a comment. Tell me if you know about DoorDash. So in about an hour and 30 minutes or 2 hours and 39 minutes, it depends. It tracks all the time that you're tapping on the app. We made 7 deliveries, one of which we got a $25 tip. I'll show you that. Hopefully. See that $27? And the tip was $25. It was actually to a school. We delivered 8 pizzas. Crazy, I know. Didn't have to pay for the pizzas, they paid for them. We just delivered them. We made $27 and it took like 15 minutes to drive. So it's really amazing. So today's show, I'll just give you the title, The Good Parts, episode number 36. So this is my 36th broadcast live for free on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. In an effort to raise the bar and share some good things in my life, this is a good part. It's really good. DoorDash, and it's a free app. It works really well in the United. Well, it's available in the United States. It's also in Australia and New Zealand, is what I've been researching. So it's so dang cool. Now, the goal is not to just do DoorDash every day or whatever period you want to do. I do it in like 2, 3, 4 hour segments around mealtime. Evening is the best. More people pay for dinner and to be delivered in Fort Collins. It's almost nonstop from 5 o'clock to 9, 10 o'clock. It's crazy. And so Fort Collins, I don't know, I guess roughly around 300,000 people, maybe more, maybe 350,000. We have Colorado State University, so a lot of, college kids and all that. And literally, I was just going nonstop. Um, I remember doing one delivery and I was walking back from the house where I just dropped off um, a, a delivery, of course. And as I'm walking back, my phone beeps, ding, it dings. And I had another request, and I just tap on it, and I'm off to the restaurant to pick up that order and deliver it. And I can do this fine, as I kind of demonstrated yesterday. The challenge really is I'm going to open up Maps. Okay, so you're going to use on me. I use my iPhone, so I use Maps It's really bright. So, but Maps is here. Okay. And then I bring up the DoorDash app. And really, all you have to do is switch. Brightness is really, let me bring this down so you can see somewhat, is to switch between the apps. That's the hardest. That's what you've got to do. Okay. On an iPhone, just swipe between the bottom down here. And you go from the orders and the customer, all you see their first name, the restaurant, what they ordered, drinks, it lists everything. And then the map is how to get there to the restaurant. I've found so many restaurants I didn't know, and they're all looking awesome, by the way. And then just deliver it to the person, and you get paid instantly. Now I'm about to get my what they call it a red card, and it's a Visa card. It's a debit card. They load the money right onto the card. So um, to date, 345. I can't see. Let me do it that way. $345.40. Is that right? That's amazing. Oh, that's just this week. When I started May 14th, there's another 102. So I've made $447 basically driving around. And here's another good part. Okay. I told my mom, she's retired and Social Security is her primary income. She doesn't have a big tax issue. Okay. But I said, Mom, if we start doing this and you employ a team and you bring them into the goal is to bring them into an online business that works gangbusters good. I said, you could earn another $10,000 or more potentially. And so you might need tax breaks, tax deductions. So we jot down our mileage. And I haven't looked it up, but I'm guessing the mileage deduction is roughly 80 cents per mile. We drove a lot, to be honest. And so, I made what, $347? No, 447. Yeah. Plus the mileage is totally legitimate. You're in the act of delivering, so your mileage is going to be a deductible expense. I don't know. I'm gonna guess I've driven 300 miles. Let's just say, all right. So 300 miles times zero point 0.8 is another $240 in soon to be potentially realized deductions from your taxes. Now, this is not. I'm not a CPA. I'm not a legal person. I'm not a tax attorney. I'm not anything like that. But I do know some basic things, and obviously, you should talk with your tax specialist. But running a business and having personal expenditures for driving in your automobile is a huge deduction you should look into. Okay, so any comments? No, no comments yet. So today's live is I'm going to do a Zoom call. I have a team of people in my business, and I'm going to be sharing my updates and all that. We'll go a little more deeper into what I'm actually doing. It's not hard, and I could help anybody figure this out. It's not hard. And then I'm teaching other people to do DoorDash so they get some upfront funds to plug that into an online business. Because the goal is to not work, 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 work. The goal is to harness the internet and make passive income, residual, meaning it comes every month. And the money you can earn door dashing, 7 days would be plenty if you did just the evenings, 4 hours. So it may take 2 months to get that done. It may take a week. It depends on your drive. I'm just addicted to this. It is, I love it. And I get great comments. I ask people for reviews because I strive to always be there on time. And by the way, the app is so cool. It'll give you uh, your on time. Let me go to my ratings. Yeah, so I have a 5.0 customer rating. 5.0 on a scale of 1 to 5. So they love it. They love getting food. I strive to get there earlier. 80% acceptance rates. The first day, there was some I didn't take. And I'm like, take them all, take them all, take them all, because DoorDash wants you to help. 100% completion rate, 97% on time or early. I don't know the 3% where I was late. I really don't. And I've done 58 lifetime deliveries. Okay. I made $400 plus the deductions. It's really amazing. And I started Sunday, May 14th, made $100 that day, and I just signed up on the app. Now you can refer people, but that takes 30 days, and you need to have 30 deliveries before you can refer anyone. I'm not sure what the bonus is for referring others. I don't care, because building an online business and bringing in other people, that's where I get leverage. Leverage is the most powerful thing. DoorDash is awesome. We can have the ability to generate funds, but leverage from an online business is unparalleled. There's nothing like it. You earn money from other people 24/7 or however it works for the rest of your life. And it can be generational, all sorts of things. So that's my goal. Is I now have a way for people to earn money, maybe separate of what they're normally doing, so they can just allocate these DoorDash funds to a business. And certainly there are people I'm going to talk to that are financially strapped, and they're going to have to recover some funds and pay off some bills, and then move into the online business so they can relax and work smart, not hard. Working hard, there's nothing wrong with it, but working smart, awesome, awesome, awesome. So I will continue to report on it. This is the best good part that I could report on. I love it. In fact, I'm going to go back to Windsor, help my mom in Charlotte, day two. They said, "Can we do this tomorrow?" I'm like, "Yeah." They love it. They're sitting there talking. We're all talking. We bring lunch stuff. We're sharing, little snacks. We're talking. And I'm showing the app. I'm showing them. I'm leaning over from the back seat, and I'm showing them. And mom's driving. I'm like, "Okay, take a left here. Go." We're learning Windsor, like all the shortcuts. It's awesome. And I'm like, and I asked them both on a scale of 10, 1 to 10, how would you rate this? My mom said a 7. Charlotte said 8.5. Now, there are some little drawbacks. Sometimes you get an address and it's not exactly right, or it's an apartment complex and it's a little kind of hard to find the right, whatever. That's the only drawback. The money is awesome. You're just sitting in your car delivering food. You walk into the restaurant, they have it ready, or they treat you really well because they love DoorDash, because you're helping them get customers that don't have to sit in the restaurant and eat food and take up time and energy of other employees. They make more money when they have DoorDash customers, and it's gaining in popularity. So I downloaded the DoorDash app. There's two of them. You need the Dasher app if you want to dash, deliver food. And then just the normal DoorDash app has all the food, and there's restaurants just dying to get in, and they're getting in. So it's awesome. People want food delivered, and like the school was one situation where they they didn't want to go out and get the food, so we brought it to them, and they gave us a $25 tip. It was awesome because we did incredibly great service to them. It's a great service. We are providing a great service. That's a good thing. That's a good part. So I'm passionate. I'm excited. The future for me and teaching people how to do this. It's not hard, but my mom's 86, and some people don't understand phones and stuff. I'm just like, learn how to switch apps, read the phone, read where you're gonna go to the restaurant, and then when you deliver a meal, you make sure you tap on the button and it takes a picture so that if you leave it, a lot of people, they just say leave it at the door. And I'm like, I don't think I'd want to leave a meal at my door. I mean, the dog, that's loose or whatever, it's just gonna snarf that down. I don't know. Anyway, you take a picture of it, with the door and their address, whatever, and then you're done. So there's very little contact. You don't have to talk to really anybody. The people at the restaurant, they're going to be helpful. I went into Chick-fil-A and they're like, oh my gosh, they're helpful. Oh, they're so nice. And every restaurant's great because you're providing a huge service to them. You're adding their revenue, increasing their revenue, and all I have to do is provide the food and you take care of everything else. It's awesome. So that's the good parts for today. If you would like, you can subscribe to my good parts letter email series, and I'll remind you on Fridays, and you can review these because sometimes you may not see these videos, these live videos, until you may miss them. So I give you an email at the end of the week on Fridays, and you can rewatch, or if you missed a call, you want to watch it, I'll have it listed in the email. So these are some really good things. Helping people change the world using the power of the internet. This app, holy cow, the calculations it's doing, it's like mind-boggling. There's no way this could be done without computers, and that is my ultimate goal, is helping people have computers work for you. It's time. You're able to do that. The app is doing so much for you to earn you that money. Working with restaurants, and yesterday I had two orders times where I'm like, I get one order and then boom, another one comes up, and it's adding on because the restaurants are so close together, or sometimes it's the same restaurant and you take it to two customers and you kind of double your pay. That happened twice yesterday in Fort Collins. Busy, busy, busy. I'm running around and it's like extra bonus. I'm like, I can't remember exactly what it says because it happens fast. So I tap on that, I go get it, and it's like I'm doubling up my pay. And they, the DoorDash app, they want to help me, and they want me to help them, and it's a win 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 win. So awesome stuff. Very excited, very passionate. I'll keep talking about this, get you guys excited. If you're in the US, comment below if you need help. Tell me what you're doing. I can show you the most amazing online projects that work for you. There's just no question. And you can bring in an extra $1,000, $2,000, whatever you want, in addition to DoorDash, so you get leverage and passive income. That's the goal. It's not to work for DoorDash the rest of your life. Is to get something started so you can harness the power of other computers, other technology, to make your life a lot easier. This is Chase Swift. Have a fantastic day. We'll see you tomorrow on Friday for the wrap up. All right? Have a great day. Bye for now.